guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for coming back, and thank you to everyone who have been liking my videos, subscribing, and commenting. I really appreciate that. So yeah, before we waste any time, let's get into today's video. So today we will be looking at the reviews of the past 3 months. I know it's late. I've been wanting to do this video, but because of the load of work that I've been having, I've been trying to squeeze in time, and it hasn't been happening. So what I've been doing, I've been trying to vlog here and there whenever I get time to do it, or when I'm out and about. So I'll try to just vlog that part. But with regards to sit downs, it hasn't been really easy. Trying to get time, trying to find time to just like sit down and do like a video, because I love these videos, because it's one of those videos that I would like to go back to, like next year or years later, trying to look, oh, this was my train of thought that, during this time of the year, or when I was this age. So yeah, so before I waste your time, let's get into the video. So I'm having a few questions. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm having 4 questions. So I got these questions from Eric Partaker. Yes, I got to know him through Ali Abdal. I'm not sure if you know him, but he's like the productivity guru. I'm kidding, but yeah, his videos are very good, and he teaches a lot on productivity, on how you can study better, and all those things that links with your productivity. So yeah, let's get into this video. So the first question is, what were your top 3 big wins from the last 90 days, and why? So I think my top 3 big wins. Oh my god, I think I should have taken time to think about these questions, answer them down before like taking sitting down, because now I'm having to think on this video and answer while I'm thinking about it. So I think my first big wins for the past 90 days was what was it? Why do I have to think about it? Because okay, I think my first big win was getting getting into FYE mentorship program. I think that was the biggest win, because I did apply last year, and I didn't get the opportunity, or I didn't get to be a mentor. And then someone said my name to someone who didn't want to be a mentor anymore, not because didn't want to, but because she had a lot of things to do, and she was taking a new position, so she couldn't juggle both, or she just wanted to focus on one thing. So the person mentioned my name to that person, and then they contacted me, and then they asked me, do you want to be a mentor? And I was like, oh my god, I wanted to. I applied for it, but I don't know, they never got back to me. And then she was like, oh, okay, no, it's fine, I'll give you someone to contact. And that's how I got to be an FYE mentor. And it has been like a really great opportunity for me. It's been a learning curve also, because I'm new to the space of mentoring other people. But yeah, that was the biggest win. And what was the second one? The second one was getting the funding, like getting the letter that confirms that actually you've got the funding, because I saw my name on the list last year. But you know, when you get the list, you're just like, okay, no, anything can still happen. And then this year, I got the formal letter, and then I had to sign in, agree with the terms and conditions and everything. So I'm grateful for that, because it means that my project is going to be fully funded. And also, like, it's so good in the acknowledgements to acknowledge people who funded your project, and also to be associated with certain funders. It also like makes your project have that thing. Yes. What else? My biggest win. What's my third biggest win for this year, for the past 3 months? I think it'll have to be, what else? Okay, I can't think of the third one. Oh my god, I can't think of the third one. But let's move to the second question. So the second question was, what were your biggest challenges, and what did you learn? So my first biggest challenge was that I struggled with consistency, and what I've learned from that is that I need to push in the boundaries and not mind how I feel, because like I have certain things that I wanted to do, and I couldn't do them, because not that I couldn't do them, but I wasn't consistent in them, because I would have been seeing the results even now if I was consistent in that. That includes working out, that includes journaling every morning, and having my Bible time study, because those are the things that I wanted to prioritize. And also one thing that made those things very much difficult for me to stick to them was the changes in routines. So I'm not sure if I'm a morning person or a night person. I think I'm both, because I can stay throughout the night, and then also like if you wake me up in the morning, I'll also wake up in the morning and be an early person. So yeah, but there were changes in my routines, because there was something that was going on at home. So we had other people to come in, and then like my whole routine had to change because of that. And also the fact that I'm working on different times now. Sometimes I'm needed to be on campus at like 7, and then other times I'm needed to be there at like 9. And then also I'm juggling a lot of things this semester, and I think I've bitten more than I can chew, because like I've got a lot of work besides like the main priority work of which is my project. So sometimes I'll have to stay throughout the night. I'm trying to finish marking, and doing the mentorship thing on the side, contacting my mentors, listening to what they have to say to me and how can I help them and all that. And then having not touched my project till like midnight, I'm still awake, and then by that time I want to sleep, I'm tired, and I'm thinking, oh my god, I haven't touched my project. So like all those things have been like the biggest struggle, biggest challenges for me, that I'm now trying really hard to just make sure that each and every day I try to do something that has to do with my project. So yeah, that's and then also like with the devotion, first thing I do in the morning, I wake up and then I pray. And then I'm still struggling with the devotion thing, because sometimes I'll wake up and I have to do the chores. So I'm someone who wants to do my chores early in the morning, because once it's like 10, the sun is coming out, like my energy is already drained by that time. So I cannot find myself doing the hard work. Rather, I do the thinking at that time than to like physically do the work. So yeah, I prefer to just like clean and do all the chores. And then when I set time to say, okay, after cleaning, then I will do my devotion. And then by that time I'm already hungry, and then I have to eat, and once I've eaten I have to sleep and I'm tired. Or sometimes like I'll do the chores and then I have to go to campus, and like I wouldn't find time in between. But I listened to one of Stephen Furtick's messages in the past few weeks, where he was speaking about doing the things that you would do if you like had certain things, like if I had enough money I would do this, if I had enough time I'll do this. In that message he says, do them even now, like try to do them, try to find spaces in there to do it even now. So like I'm trying, because he also made an example that you say you can't devotion in the morning, but while you're driving, that could be a sanctuary. You can play like gospel music, and then play worship music and pray during that time in your car driving to school. So that's what I've been doing also, like when I have like early mornings, because for me like I take like 2 taxis to campus. So it's quite a journey. It's quite a journey to get to campus for me. So I'll try to listen to worship music and then pray silently while in the car. Not in the car, in the taxi. So while in the taxi, and yeah, so that's what I've been trying to incorporate. Okay, no, it's fine. Today I couldn't devotion, then I'll open the verse of the day on my Bible app, and then try to do that. And then with regards to my project, I've been really forcing myself to just do like my project, because also with my lab, also have like a lab project. So I've also been trying to squeeze that in, like on all the things that I'm trying to do. So it's been up and down and everywhere, but I'm trying my best to make sure that I get things done. And also this kind of affects this excellency thing that I'm so passionate about, that I want to do everything with so much excellence, so that when I get whatever outcome, I don't have to like look at myself and say you didn't do much. Instead, I'm like, oh, okay, next time when you do something like this is what we need to do. And yeah, that's what I've been trying to incorporate. Then for me to just do the minimum, or like do the bare minimum, and then when the outcomes come back, then I'll have to blame myself, say, hey, if I did this, if I did that, if I did that with the time that I had. So I'm trying to avoid myself of that guilt and that feeling. So that's why I'm trying to do everything with so much excellence, so that when the outcome come back, I know that okay, there's still room for improvement, and for me to just look back and say, hey, I would have done this and this and that. So yeah. So the third one is, what unfinished business should you nail in the first month ahead? Okay, so in April, I was supposed to work on my project and the lab project as well. Mind you, today it's the 28th of April. So I haven't done all the things that I wanted to do. Not that I haven't done them the way that I wanted to do them, but I'm trying to do like something that has to do with my main project, and then I'm also trying to do the other things that has to do with the other projects, the lab project, and then yeah, my work. I'm trying very hard to just like incorporate that, but I think I don't have a clear strategy yet on how like I can make sure to know these things get to be done at this time. So yeah, I guess that's the downfall. You know, when you don't have a strategy, that things are just not gonna work as how they're supposed to work. And then the last question, it says, what are your top three goals for the next 3 months? And what is the first obstacle for each? Plus plan to overcome. So I did the planning to overcome separately for the 90 days, not for. So the question before this was the first month. So the first month I failed dismally at that because I didn't have like a clear strategy on how to work on that. But for the next 3 months, the obstacles that I need to overcome for the next 3 months, I know them. It's consistency and managing my time really well. So what are my top three goals? So my top three goals is that the first one is um, I wanted to finish anything and everything that has to do with other people in my project. For instance, like trying to get the data, people are going to scan the things that needs to be scanned and all that. So I wanted to deal with that and finish with that by June. And then after June, I know that it's the beginning of data analysis, and yeah, because for next year I just want to focus on writing. So yeah, so for the my biggest three top goals, one is finishing with everything and anything that has to do with other people in my project, and like with getting things from other people, be it my co-supervisors, be it certain companies and all that. I just want to get over and done with that. And then yeah, that's my first goal. My second goal, so how am I gonna do the first goal is I've started drafting requests for certain museums, and I'm working on getting my 3D scalp printing. I'm working on that, and yeah, those are the top ones that I'm working on currently. I'm also learning the softwares and asking other my co-supervisors to help me with that, and I'm also currently working on learn marking, but all that's all the stuff that I have to do. So yeah, I think I'm on the good track with trying to get over and done with things that are dependent on other people. And then the second goal will be I want to be consistent in my Bible reading, my devotional, and the working out and eating healthy thing. It's a struggle. You know, it's a struggle for me because I live at home. There's so many of us, and we all live together, right? And I know this might sound as an excuse. It is an excuse, but it's a valid excuse, right? But like I try when it comes to my fasting. One thing I was like, when it comes to my fasting, like I stick to it. I stick to it. Whatever they cook at home, whatever they come with, I stick to it. But when it comes to like eating good and eating healthy for the benefits of my body and all that, child, give me 3 days and I'll fall flat on my stomach. So yeah, I'm trying to work on that because like I found like for an example, like I found a good skin care routine, but I realized that my skin is just not getting better. Like sometimes it feels better, like my skin feels better, but you see I still have these things. um you see it's not as fresh as I want it to be, and I feel like I've locked in a good skincare routine, but why is it not working? So I've been speaking to other people, and then they've been telling me that no, girl, it has to do with your diet as well. Like, it also affects how your skin looks like. It also affects how your skin feels like. So maybe if you work on that, you will see a lot of changes in your skin as well. Because also I've got like skin problems since I was a child. So yeah, like when I get too much sunlight, my skin reacts to that. If I use anything that has fragrances, my skin reacts to that. If I wear certain things like knitted clothes, my skin reacts to that. So it has been a journey trying to find things that work. So with the skin routine that I've locked right now, I think it works. I think it works because my skin like feels clear, and it's even now, the even skin tone. So yeah, I'm not sure like what's the thing with these blackheads that are on my face, but you know what, when the time is right. But yeah, hopefully that, so that's the second goal. I'm trying to be consistent in my bible bible reading, my devotion, because I'm a believer, I'm a Christian, and I believe that I'm nothing without God. So I need to pursue him, because like I believe for me that the sole reason why I'm here is because I need to, sorry, the reason why I'm here, my purpose is to worship God. And I worship God not because I have things that I want him to do, but because of what has been done for me. um and since it has been like the Passover and everything, like I've been on this gratitude mode where I'm so grateful for everything that I have. And I've taken like a few days off of social media. So for me, when I say off of social media, I mean Instagram, Facebook, and I can't get off of WhatsApp because of my other jobs that constantly needs me on WhatsApp. But other than that, yeah, man, yeah, I need to work on my relationship with God. So the third one will definitely be I need to pay for for running, for these running comrade marathon thingies. So yeah, I need to pay for those things. There's three coming up. There's one on the 16th of June, there's one in July for APSA, and then there's a third one in August for Women's Day. So yeah, I need to pay for those things. So those are my other top three goals that I need to do by June. So yeah, and also like really work on my project. I also need to cut off some of the things that are eating a lot of my time. As I've said that for the first semester, I think I did a lot of things that when I'm looking back at them, I'm just like, no man, the money is good, but it's not worth it. It's not worth it, because my priority is my project. So if my project is suffering, then what am I doing? Like, what am I doing? So yeah, guys, so I hope maybe you can also use these questions to try and track where you are in your life, and how has the past 6 months been for you. Thank you so much for staying up until now. If you really liked this video, you can give it a thumbs up or comment down below, and subscribe. You can share it if you want, and share it with your friends, or with your grandma, or with your mom, your brother, your aunt, your uncle, your neighbors, the whole community. Yeah, so thank you so much for the love. Stay blessed.